Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is your favorite show, Sports Unfolded, with your favorite hosts, Eric and Ron.
Hey, sports fans! Welcome to the best sports podcast on the planet, Sports Unfolded, where we cover the top sports stories that have happened this week. I am your host, Eric. Main man over there, Ron. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay as long as you treat me right.
All right. I'll hit you with my best shot tonight, okay? I'll hit you with my best shot. A little Pat Benatar tonight. So
I feel like we're going to have a lot of fire and ice.
We are young, my friend. We are. So this is the greatest sports podcast on the planet, but it's only great with our fans who participate. So please join the live chat. Let us know what you think about the topics we're covering, or if there's something you want to talk about, let us know. We'd love to talk to you. We're so excited about that. But before we even get started, Ron, let's talk about all our friends that help us continue to grow and be heard in thousands of ears across the country, starting with our good friends in Providence, Rhode Island.
Tonight's show is brought to you by the Sprout Co-working. For all your co-working needs, large or small, visit sproutcoworking.com.
Also want to thank those in the Dallas, Georgia market, 99.1 WDJY FM. Thank you for the support, putting us on every Saturday at 1 p.m., as well as our good friends here in Southeast Connecticut, S6E11 Public Access Channel 12. Usually we have a little thing pop up. There it is, for putting us on every Tuesday night.
Those naps are costly.
Yeah, I guess so, my friend. Manny, thanks for joining tonight. Look forward to talking to you for most of the night, hopefully. Ron, you ready to talk sports?
I am, Eric. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Is that what the purpose of this is? Because
I think so.
I didn't know if it was like 80s, top musicians of all time. And we want to,
it's funny you say that.
Although.
Because you did mention Georgia, of course.
Georgia. Ray Charles.
I did a top 5 because we did Women in History.
Oh, yeah. I got to see a little bit of that
for this week.
Going on
daily.
Yeah.
And I did a top 5 of women's names in song titles.
Oh, okay.
And Georgia on my mind was my number 2.
Okay. What was number 1?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. I will say this. I don't know. April 24th. I know it's a month away, but I am super excited about Michael. I don't know if you've seen the previews for that coming out. Michael. MJ. It's coming out.
Oh.
The documentary.
Wait. Is that MJ Michael Jackson or Michael
Jackson? Michael Jackson. But back from the day when he was Jackson 5 to when he grew up, all that stuff. You don't like Michael? Oh, my goodness. Listen, me and you are going to fight tonight. Don't talk bad about Michael. The musician.
Oh, Billie Jean was in my honorable mention.
The musician. Yeah, dude, you're horrible. All right. With that, Ron, let's talk some sports, something maybe you actually know about. So we are going to start off with our lead-off story. MJ, the greatest singer of all time. Thank you, Manny. The Baltimore Ravens have their man. The Baltimore Ravens have their man, Trey Hendrickson, after Max Crosby failed the physical. They pulled off a deal, 4 years, $112 million, $60 million fully guaranteed, and $20 million in signing bonuses. Your thoughts on the Ravens and Trey Hendrickson?
I really want to know what happened with Max Crosby.
Yeah, so I was going to get into this. I heard a story This one's really crazy. And I don't know if you've heard this. So Max Crosby was in the building. In another part of the building was Trey Hendrickson. Once they were working the deal.
What happened to your mic? It just went soft.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's not as.
I didn't touch anything.
All right.
Everybody out there can hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Ravens wanted their pick back. Yeah, they might have wanted to pick back, but I will say this. This is what I heard. Max Crosby's in the building. Trey Hendrickson's in the building. Different parts of the building. They don't know they're in the same building. The Ravens didn't think they could sign Hendrickson. The numbers came down a little bit, which still sounds crazy. At $120 million, the number came down. So they signed Hendrickson and then basically said Crosby failed the physical. So they didn't have to work the deal with Crosby. I mean, a little bit dirty here on the Ravens part.
Maybe there's a bigger conspiracy at play here.
Which would
maybe
I'm waiting.
Maybe Crosby wants to play for the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's it.
I don't know.
I don't think the Ravens generally thought they were going to be able to get Trey Hendrickson. So when it came down to him being willing to sign at a cost lower than what they expected, they're like, all right, well, he's in the building, might as well do it. And Max, we got an excuse. He's still coming off that injury. So question would be, Ron, I guess the biggest question is, can Max Crosby go back to Vegas now and be he posted a Twitter post, everything happens for a reason, believe nothing you hear or half of what you see. I'm a Raider, I'm back, run that S. That was Max Crosby's Twitter post after this.
He has to say that.
That's like, this is almost, so we also did a Twitter poll. 45% of the votes were that he will stay. 55 say no. I was surprised how high it was that said would stay with the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's 45%. There's probably a 10% chance he's still a Raider by the beginning of the season.
Maybe he'll get traded to the New England Patriots.
I think at this point he might stick with the Raiders. They've been signing good players. Plus,
they've been
all over the free agent market. Yeah, but again, I don't know, how does a play? I would ask you this, Ron. If I traded you for Kenny on Sports Unfolded, and then something happens, how easy is it to walk back into a situation knowing that I didn't want you? I chose somebody else, but there was a reason why it couldn't happen. So I just take you back.
Is there something going on that I don't know of?
We can't talk about it right now. It's highly confidential. But in the case that it did happen, would you be willing to come back? Would you be willing to come back? That's what I want to know.
No, not now.
Would you be okay?
Not now.
If I'm Max Crosby, I'm like, just get me out of here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then if the story with the Ravens is true and I'm Max Crosby, I'm more pissed off too, because now you're saying like you wanted him over me. Like there's so many layers to this.
If I was Crosby, I'd ask for a trade to Cincinnati.
Right? And then make a difference there and they get to the Super Bowl and he'd be like, look, you jerk. This is what happens.
That's what I would do.
You like them apples, buddy, huh? It's just crazy to think about. And then I wanted to look at this run. Trey Hendrickson in his career, 117 games, 81 sacks, 162 tackles, 15 forced fumbles, 4 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro. Crosby in his career, 7 less games, 110 games, 69.5 sacks, 278 tackles, 11 forced fumbles, 5 Pro Bowls. They're about the same. I mean, you could go at 12 sacks, 11 sacks more for Hendrickson, but they're not that much different. So it wasn't like the Ravens get Trey Hendrickson. You're going, here's a guy that's gotten 150 sacks in his career. And this guy, by far, he's the better player. It's almost like it was like apples for apples. And they're like, you know what? I don't like the bruise on this one.
I don't know. Look, I just think that, it's really a bad look for both teams, to be honest with you. The player was really done wrong. And, so now he's stuck in the middle of this
limbo.
And I don't know. I would most likely see him be traded somewhere else soon.
And now damaged goods, right? His cost goes down, probably.
Probably be traded at draft day.
Yeah, I could see it. New England's still in play. Obviously, I like the Bengals aspect to it. I think that would be the best story if he could go, because now he faces the Ravens twice a year too. That could be an interesting dynamic to it. If I'm Crosby, I'm asking for that because I feel like that might be a good move for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Crosby will get released.
I don't think they can do. I think that I don't know what his cap hit. Although we just saw Tua get released, and it's like 90 million cap hit, which is insane. Which is absolutely
the cap doesn't matter.
I never thought I'd ever see that. I never thought I'd see that. $90 million
for them to do that and still be able to sign guys. There's no excuse for anybody signing anybody.
Manny said it's like looking at two cars, same model, mileage, year, and then after you find out one is cheaper, you'll go to the cheaper one. But it's just the mutual agreement. So yeah, it's literally the same thing. It's the same car.
Yeah.
By the way, last night I made another whoopsie. Instead of saying Boston, I said the other word. Jake.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yep. Jake.
Yep.
Jake, family show. Tua gone. That was an interesting release as well. Went to Atlanta. He's going to compete with Penix Jr. for the starting job.
It makes sense.
You get one injured quarterback for another injured quarterback. Talk about the same car. Check the Carfax before you actually maybe you didn't.
I'm just saying it makes sense.
What the hell was that deal? I don't know.
And it makes sense that the Jets signed Geno.
Yeah, which was great segue. Let's talk a little more NFL, Ron. Right? Which quarterback do we feel is going to have a better season next year? Kyler Murray, who has signed with the Vikings, or Geno Smith, who returns to the Jets?
All right. I'm going to say this. The clowns on ESPN, which is a complete clown show, like they used to be respectable, but they're over there putting Minnesota in the Super Bowl already. In the Super Bowl. What is wrong with you people? They're a bunch of clowns over there.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Seattle loses Kenneth Walker. That's about it. Other than that, they're pretty stout still. Yeah, I don't see that at all. So I was looking at.
I'm going to say that Minnesota's not even going to make the playoffs.
No, I said Tua went to Atlanta. Yeah, Murray. Oh, did I say Murray? Murray went to Minnesota, and Geno back with the Jets. Yeah, just listen. The Vikings. The problem is, Ron, the Vikings have great weapons. You got Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, who's probably top 3 wide receiver in the league. Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. Like, they have a ton of weapons. You still get Brian Flores, who's the defensive coordinator, who is one of the tops in the league.
Yeah.
Team still won 9 games last year with a mismatch of whatever, JJ McCarthy to whoever filled in. So,
but somebody's got to get Kyler Murray a stool so he can see over the linemen.
He's done it. He's not the worst quarterback.
Done what? What has he done?
He's won in the NFL. I mean, what is he?
Won what?
I don't know. A little bit.
He hasn't won a playoff game, that's for sure.
No, he has not. He has not.
He might have won a playoff game if he would have signed and went to play baseball.
Yeah, maybe. Jake's official member of Rhode Island Broadcasting. All right, Jake. All right. So Jets weapons: Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. They were 29th last year in yards on offense.
Wait, did they keep Breece Hall?
It looks like they're going to try to re-sign him. So my question would be this. Who's going to do better? I still say it's Kyler Murray based on the fact that he has better weapons.
Well, yeah.
Right? And it's the Jets. Why would Geno Smith – like, he was on an interview the other day. I can't remember who I was watching it with.
Wanted him. And
I'm just like – and he's talking about how, I can make it right. I've learned so much. Dude, the team stinks. The team stinks. You're going to a team that does not have it. It's like going from I think the same car analogy thing today is perfect. He's going from the Raiders to the Jets. There's not a lot of difference in those two teams.
There's no difference because they're both franchises that just don't get it. And I think Manny is right. I think he's in a similar situation as Russell, as whatever
Russell
his
Wilson
name
was.
is.
Yeah, Russell Wilson when he went to the Giants, and then Jackson Dart proved that he could be a better quarterback. The problem with that, Manny, is
they had JJ
McCarthy, and he can't stay healthy. It's the Jets.
You want to say JJ Redick?
So I think it's got to be.
It's the Jets.
Kyler Murray, because it's the Jets. Yeah, it's Geno Smith and the Jets. And it's like you watch.
I'm right there with you, but I don't think he's going to have that much fun. He might not start most of the season.
I mean, Kyler Murray had a better win percentage last year because he was only 2-3.
Kyler Murray's also going to get hurt.
Let me say this, though, Ron. You're going to love this one. Kyler Murray, win percentage. I don't know. You could do the math, but he was 2-3. Geno Smith was 2-13. So the win percentage for Kyler Murray last year, much better.
400.
Much better.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, man.
Why are we talking about these crap teams?
Because these are the crap teams that are involved. So we actually got a crazy stat for you, Ron. Our first one of the night.
Oh, there we go. Crazy stat.
Crazy stat time in the NFL. Did you know, Ron, that in 2006, LaDainian Tomlinson scored more points, 198, than the entire Raiders team who had 168. He had 30 more points than an entire team.
That's terrible.
That's how bad the Raiders were that year in 2006.
And it's still that way.
If they played LaDainian Tomlinson all year and just him, he would have still beat him. I don't think Mark Sanchez can come back, Manny. Listen, he's going to have a different butt fumble going on soon. And it's because my man's going. He's getting locked up. So
yeah,
I think a different butt fumble. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. I mean, talk about a career fall off. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, Ron, we're going to keep talking.
The Jets just weren't there for him.
Yeah, maybe. That's what it was.
But, I mean, there were a lot of good signings, though.
That's where we're going, buddy. You ready for the starting five?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, it is time for starting five, as we like to call it in the industry, Ron's top 10. We are talking about NFL free agent signings and who we like so far based on the team they signed with. So it might not just be the top guys, it's the team they signed with. So you are first this week, Ron, so please give us your 6 to 7 honorable mentions.
I have 4.
Wow, top 9 tonight. All right.
I like the signing by Chicago of Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's back.
Kobe's back, baby.
All right. Fuck Kobe's, rest in peace. We're horrible tonight.
I'm being totally serious.
No, I know. I got it. Yes, I know. Kobe Bryant to the Bears.
Yeah, he was on Seattle last year, and he had a good Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
And Chicago took him away.
Okay. Who else?
I like Devin Lloyd.
That's a good signing.
Good signing by Carolina. Did really well.
Carolina did very well. Yep, good signing.
They're the team to beat in that division. I also like the Giants signing of Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, very good signing.
He's likely going to make a difference.
He is. No, that one doesn't deserve it. You trying, it's not happening. Go ahead. Your bubble guy.
My bubble guy. You're going to love this one.
Oh, boy.
Fired by New England.
Yeah.
Led the league in interceptions last season.
I get it. I was just a little disappointed that they let, and it wasn't for more money. It was like, buy it like $9 million, and we lost. I can't even remember his name. I drawn a blank. $10 million.
This is a great signing. This is better than what they had at safety.
Ravens should have kept him instead of Andrews. Yeah, see. All right, my honorable mentions. I have 2. I like Mike Evans to the 49ers. I thought that was, even at his age, I think that Mike Evans gives them a legitimate wide receiver now to go alongside Christian McCaffrey. I like that signing. And then Rashid Shaheed. The fact that the
wait, what's his name?
Rashad.
I heard
Shaheed.
5 names there.
Rashad Shaheed stays with the Seahawks. Think about what he did for special teams. Think about.
I didn't count anybody that re-signed.
But he was a free agent. He could have signed anyone.
I don't care.
I like the fact that they kept him. Nope. I like the fact that they kept him.
That's a lateral move to me.
I liked how they kept him, and they could have very easily lost him based on what he did.
With new guys to new teams.
His playoff performance, a lot of teams wanted him.
It's your choice.
Great
You
move.
wanted to take the cop-out move. Go ahead.
It's not a cop-out move. Was he a free agent? Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't that.
He's a free agent. Period. Done. All right, let's move on. Let's go with your number 5.
My number 5 is Tyler Linderbaum.
Oof. I had him a little higher.
Because, I mean, he's not going to help them win this year. It's just not going to happen, right? But what he's going to do, he's going to be one of the pieces that protects their new quarterback, which
Fernando Mendoza.
they're probably drafting that first pick.
Yeah, Mendoza.
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned this team already, Ron. At number 5 for me, Jalen Phillips going to the Panthers. I like what they've done on the defensive side of the ball. I don't like that they got rid of Dowell, the running back. He went to Pittsburgh. I think that might be a big loss on the offensive side of the ball. But defensively, this team made some moves. You got the best pass rusher, or one of the top 5 pass rushers right now in the league, and you locked them up in Carolina. So I like that move. I
like this so much, I put him at number 4.
Ooh, okay.
I think the whole package that Carolina is bringing this season is going to be pretty good. And don't be surprised if they actually win a playoff game next year.
Yeah, listen, they didn't play bad. They could have won. They could have won in the postseason. All right, at number 4 for me, I went Isaiah Likely. Give Jackson Dart a big target now that gives him a guy that he can have some confidence in. They get back their wide receiver from injury, Neighbors. Like, now all of a sudden, they've got something on offense. And it's something they needed because honestly, that side of the ball was just horrendous for many years now. Good piece. Good big good
It is
piece.
a good piece.
They were talking about him to New England. I like that move too. Not a blocking tight end. Not a blocking tight end. You put him in the passing game. Big target. I think Jackson Dart's gonna have a great season with him. All right. Number 3, Ron. I'm all excited.
Number 3, I have Kenneth Walker for Kansas City. Because
better than ESPN.
You know, I have to say that Kansas City needed a running back last year that was more effective than what they have. They were okay, but they're not the threat that Kenneth Walker brings.
Yeah.
And now you can't play, for Patrick Mahomes to pass now.
Yeah. No,
you have to play the run.
Yeah.
And that's going to change a lot of things for Patrick Mahomes, unfortunately. But that was a great pickup.
I appreciate that, Jake. Chiefs might be back. I still think, listen, Chiefs defensively, though, lost some pieces. So, again, some of what they built, they had some players on defense that could make some plays. And re-signing Travis Kelce, I think, is a good move for them as well. So, yeah, him, Kenneth Walker, I like it. Maybe Tyreek Hill. We'll see that. Now, all of a sudden, that offense looks a lot different again. At number 3 for me.
It's scary again.
I went with the guy you went at number 5, Tyler Linderbaum. I love it. Listen.
We have the same guys in the top 6.
Put an anchor on an offensive line who can teach your young quarterback the ins and outs of the rushing scheme, which this guy is one of the best at. Great signing by the Raiders. Great signing. So I went Tyler Linderbaum at number 3. Number 2, Ron.
At number 2, I went with Mike Evans. I mean,
okay.
When you think about what they lost in the receiving core the last few years, they obviously were not the same. McCaffrey couldn't carry the entire offense, both in receiving and rushing. I mean, he's going to fall apart. You keep doing that. So they needed to get a guy that has done it every year of his career. And I think Mike Evans, despite his age, I think he can still do the same job. He just has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And so that's the key. But I think it doesn't matter his age, he's still going to produce. He's still going to get those 1,000 yards. And that's what they needed. They're going to be a scary team on offense this coming year.
Yeah. No, listen, I agree. I put at number 2 for me, gentlemen, right in the middle, though. You wanna mess up a team in your division, you take one of their best players and you put them on yours. And I think this just made the Ravens that much better than the Bengals. Because now, if somebody knows the schemes, it's Trey Hendrickson. He was their best player defensively. He's going to know what works against them. I think that elevates the offense for Baltimore. A great signing by Baltimore.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that leaves us number 1, Ron.
My number 1 is Trey Hendrickson.
Hey!
Because just what you said there, you just eliminated Cincinnati as far as I'm concerned. And yes, I know they signed somebody to play the edge there, but it's not Trey Hendrickson. They got Boye Mafe, which is a good signing, but it's still a downgrade.
100%.
So
I agree.
You're giving up to your,
rivals. Yeah.
And you better make sure your offensive line is good because.
Did you see that? It's like, Burrow might retire because I think it's TJ Watt. Now he's going to face Hendrickson and Myles Garrett. Those are he's going to face them 6 times.
Yes.
These are 3 of the best pass rushers in the league.
What are you doing? What are you doing as a franchise? What you should have done, if you didn't want to keep them, trade his rights to somebody.
Outside the division.
You know, when you were losing, you weren't making the playoffs. Why didn't you trade him?
I think he got hurt last year, which I think
Doesn't
made
matter.
it difficult.
Trade his butt.
I think you can say ass. I think ass is all right. All right, number one for me. I did it again. Call me Brittany.
Brittany Houston.
It's Brittany. Yeah, Brittany Houston. They're about the same now. You could probably mesh them together. I'd be honest with you. Some of the things Whitney did, I think Brittany's doing now. But I will say,
oh my God, you could literally mash them. Oops, didn't we always have it all?
No, you blow it there, man. No. Anyway, so oops, I did it again. But I went with a re-signing. Alec Pierce back to the Colts. Listen, Daniel Jones, you've just invested almost $100 million in. Ron, I don't know if you heard this. I need you to hear me.
What are they thinking?
$100 million
for Daniel Jones.
For Daniel Jones. You need to make sure he has one of the best wide receivers in the league.
But he's not.
He is trending in that direction.
Not one of the best receivers. I mean, he's one of the best.
We said it, almost 20 yards a catch. He's one of the best deep threat wide receivers in the league. And the Colts kept him for their $100 million quarterback. It's a necessity.
That's insane.
Who won't play for probably half the season because he's still not going to be healthy. What is wrong with the Colts right now? They're throwing money at everybody, by the way. They don't care. That daughter over there, she's paying. She don't care. She's just, I'll give you money. They let Pittman
go. You're right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I forgot about him. I should have added him to it.
Nobody signed him yet, did they? Oh, no. Somebody did, right? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Look at Pittsburgh now. With that, him, DK Metcalf.
Yeah, and
they got the running back.
Wait, do they have a quarterback?
Still don't have a quarterback. But they signed the running back, too. Dowell from Carolina. So that's what I'm saying.
Dowell?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
He was a good running back for them. All right, Ron. Dowell. Yeah. Dowdle. Dowell.
He can't be that good.
He is. He was good. Look up his numbers. He was good.
He's incredible.
The Panthers.
Household name.
Oh, my goodness. Just because you don't know him, maybe not in your house. Yeah, they'll have all these weapons and no quarterback, man. You said it right. Rico. Bring Uncle Rico back. He might be available. Come on, Napoleon Dynamite. You got it. Uncle Rico.
All right. Why don't they just make a call to Ben?
Maybe he's around.
I mean, they brought the other guy back, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Bring Phillip Rivers to. Oh, that'd be awesome. All right. Let's talk some NBA, Ron, and a story that really is starting to get some heat to it. No pun intended. You see what I did there? Bam Adebayo scored 83 points in a game, becomes the second all-time scorer in a game behind Wilt. He took over Chubbas. Yeah. Do you agree with the way he did it?
Well, how did he do it, Eric?
So there was a lot of intentional fouls to get him to the free throw line. So he broke 2 records in that game. Most free throws made and most free throws attempted ever in an NBA game.
Yeah.
And literally in the fourth quarter, they were following him intentionally or just throwing him the ball no matter what the offense. They weren't even running an offense.
But see, this is what I mean. How can you get upset at the guy if they're going to foul him?
Because they wanted to see history, but it wasn't a legitimate, he wasn't dominating the game.
How is it not legitimate, though?
They were up 113-97 going into the fourth quarter. Why was he even playing? Because it was all about the record at that point.
Yeah, because when you have 70 points at that point, you might as well just make him try to get a run for it.
Miami
Why
wasn't
not?
trying to stop the Washington. They just let them score so that Miami could get the ball back. This is a joke. You literally made a mockery of the game. That's how I looked at it. It wasn't
Look,
most random any 3-point.
I don't
Bam
know.
Adebayo, bro.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it because look, if your lazy ass team wants to throw games so that way you can get the top pick, then you deserve it. You deserve somebody scoring 83 points on you because you're purposely trying to tank and not trying to win a game. So Washington deserves it, and they should be embarrassed.
It's not Washington, though.
Their fans shouldn't even go to the games.
It's the NBA, though, should be embarrassed with it. Eric Spoelstra asked about it. I apologize to absolutely no one, period. That was Eric Spoelstra. He knew what he should have done, too, is pull him. There was no point in him being in the game. And if he blew out his knee at 80, and then you would have said, oh, then everybody would have questioned it. It's because he didn't get hurt. It made no sense. And it's Bam Adebayo, bro.
That's not the point. The point of the whole thing is if somebody's making a run at history, you let him try to do it.
History's still 100.
I know that, but still.
Which he wasn't going to get.
The guy got the 83.
I'm surprised they didn't let the game go to overtime so they could just try to get him to 100.
But that's on Washington. Look, Washington's a crap team, and they shouldn't even be in the league, period. Period.
They're actually playing better now that people are healthy.
They're not playing better. They tanked on purpose in that game, and they deserve to get smacked in the face by somebody.
They're getting healthy.
They deserved it.
You got to wait.
And that goes with the other 8 or 9 teams that are tanking on purpose. Screw them. I would have ran it up. I would have given them the ball every single time anyway. And just like what they were doing and letting him run up the points. And you know what? Fine, so be. You want to be the doormat of the league and letting up 83 points? Good.
Can you bring up Manny's comment real quick? Because I'd like to read this. So for those people that don't get to see us and watch it, listen to us on the radio, I feel like that record could have been broken mad long. Because I'm hip, mad long ago. But the name Kobe holds so much power in the league, so they didn't really put players back in when it was a blowout, and a player has more than 50 points. It's a very good point.
And I get that. And that's when, you have 2 teams that are trying to win a game and one's getting blown out. And I get that. But this is a different team. This is Washington. They're trying to lose every game.
I'm not saying
they're doing everything possible to do that, and they deserve to get embarrassed like that.
Agree. But I also say the way the Heat played it, I don't agree with that either. You could have had anybody scoring points. Washington let you score. I get it. They were literally feeding Bam Adebayo from the out of bounds to let him just dribble up and take a shot.
Yeah,
there was no offense. That's the part of it I think bothers me more. I agree with you, Ron. I think tank the game. You shouldn't be in the league if you can't. If you don't want to play, don't play. Don't take your ball, go home.
I'm telling you, if I'm on an opposing team going to Washington to play,
I would have taken out his knee.
I'm going for it.
I would have taken out his knee.
I'm going to be chucking.
But I would have taken out Bam's knee. I hate saying that because I don't like to see players get injured. But I would have intentionally taken out his knee based on what they were doing.
Right. And
that's
that
a problem.
Proves the point to me. It just proves that Washington wants to lose. And it's not right. I hate it. I don't like teams purposely tanking. And it's so obvious in the NBA that we have 6-7 teams right now that are trying to lose. They're all not going to get the first pick.
Wow. I don't know, though, because look, Washington's lost 10 straight, but the Pacers have lost 11 straight.
This is what I'm saying.
Wow. Those 2 teams are really just saying,
if I'm playing Washington, I want one of my players to just score every basket.
So you're saying you want to beat 83 like in a week.
Yeah, if I'm going in there, like
Somebody's going
if
85.
the Celtics are playing them, I
Go
want
85.
Jaylen Brown to score 90 plus.
Go, Jalen. You go,
Just
buddy.
give him the ball because
6'7",
they're not
baby.
going to try
6'7".
to win the game, so you don't have to worry about winning it because they're not going to try to win.
Yeah. All right. You ready for a crazy stat, Ron? 2017.
Man, I'm just so PO'd.
In 2017, our good
Get
friend
worse, too.
Draymond Green had a triple-double. Right? That's pretty impressive. Not really. A lot of players have triple-doubles. But is the only player in NBA history to have a non-scoring triple-double.
Right. Yes, I
11 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals. He only had 4 points in the game. 4 points.
I remember that. That was pretty amazing.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
That's
10
great
steals.
stat line.
10 steals is pretty impressive.
It is impressive.
So 11 rebounds, 10 assists and 10 steals. Crazy stat, man. That is great. Draymond too.
That was incredible. I remember that stat coming across on that 4-letter network. And yeah.
All right. Let's talk another favorite topic of yours. Let's see how hot we can get you tonight. Your blood's boiling, and this is only going to add to it because Major League Baseball has done it again. They are having an opening day between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants, and it is going to be played on Netflix, Ron, on March 25th. Do you agree with the viewing format?
Eric, the Major League Baseball was already in trouble with me. Now I said, I'm not going to watch any Red Sox games this year. Well, guess what? I'm not going to tune in for anything of Major League Baseball this year because this is just despicable. And it is something that we thought we were going to see from the NFL first. No. Baseball says, wait, let's jump the gun and let's us be first.
Well, the NFL during Christmas had their game telecast on Netflix.
Right. It wasn't opening day, though.
It broke streaming records, though.
It did.
But you also got to look at this. In the market, viewership in the United States, NFL owns 80% of it. The NBA, 55%. Major League Baseball, 54%. You can't do what the NFL does.
Nope.
And on top of it, Ron, this is where I really started to question this. Why not like a Yankees-Mets? That to me is more intriguing. Yankees-Dodgers, the two biggest markets in the thing. Or you go with the greatest rivalry in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox. At least then I could sit back and say, you know what? It makes a little sense. You could say, Netflix, right? You want to see the biggest teams or the greatest rivalry in sports. You choose the Yankees and the Giants. And I'm like, there's no rivalry there. I'm a Yankee fan. I don't hate the Giants. I don't care. But they're not like the Yankees. If the Red Sox and the Yankees were playing, you'd be like, I want to see this. I may want to watch this, even on Netflix.
Not for me.
But who chose that game?
Well, it was stupid. And Major League Baseball is going to be sorry because I hope nobody watches it.
Because you think about what did the NFL do? They put the Chiefs on. They put the Chiefs on because people either hate the Chiefs or they love the Chiefs. They're the most hated team in the league.
It's not prime. It's not prime. Prime, I understand.
Prime owns rights, yeah. Everything's about money nowadays.
Saying Prime, I'd understand a little more than Netflix. Literally,
that's a great point,
anybody that watches Netflix does not watch baseball.
Yeah.
They don't watch baseball.
Manny made a great point. Manny bringing just some great.
And they're going to find out nobody's watching the game.
Everything is about money nowadays. To watch every game in the NFL, it costs you more than $1,000 in a season. They're forcing people to get subscriptions to NFL, subscriptions to Yahoo or YouTube. YouTube has it. Everybody. Back in
I'm telling you,
everything was.
I'm not going to watch. I'm not watching it.
Now it's $10 a game. That's a great point, Manny. It's a great point, man. I think Major League Baseball is just trying to get on this bandwagon of what the NFL did. You're not the NFL, right? And you had a great opportunity, again, either better matchup to begin with, or just don't do this. Just don't do it.
I'm not watching it. I refuse to watch it. Even if I want to see the opening day, even if I want to see the opening day, I'm not watching it just for spite.
Okay.
I'm not watching it. I'm disgusted with baseball.
I love
that American team. They're a bunch of lazy.
Come on. They lost to Italy, though. Oh, wait. All right, Ron.
I hope they lose to Canada. I really do. I hope they lose.
Pick them in the predictions when we do it. All right. Crazy stat time, though, Ron. I know you like percentages because you're a percentage guy. If I told you 91.9%, sounds pretty good, right? Sounds pretty good. 91.9% would be pretty good.
It depends. It could be bad.
Okay. Well, let's just say it's outstanding in this one. Probably astronomical. One of the greatest stats of all time. Did you know, Ron, that Cy Young started 815 games in his career? 815 games.
And he completed 91%.
He completed 749 of them as a complete game. 91.9% were complete games.
I knew that one.
That is insane.
It is. It's craziness.
How is that possible? The man could not get tired. He threw it 750 games. He went complete.
Yeah.
9 innings.
That's when baseball was baseball. Not anymore.
Wow. I was like, this is
softball now.
Stream East or the TV app. That's where I watch most of my games.
I've used Stream East. It's horrible. Boy. It's horrible.
Okay, boys. All right.
Just don't watch baseball.
Well, he's talking football. I think Manny's talking football. He's talking football. Manny's a football guy.
I'll watch the WNBA before I watch.
Oh, Manny, you watching Mexico in the World Baseball? They're out now, right? Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. All right, Ron, before we get into our split decisions, can you tell everyone out there about our good friends there in Providence, Rhode Island?
I'm all fired up. And
you are.
More.
Yeah, buddy. More. Let's go.
Tonight's show is brought to you by the once new 990 WBOB radio page, offering links to your favorite Providence shows, including this one, Sports Unfolded, and the Bryant Bulldog Sports Hour.
Let's go. Our good friends in Dallas, Georgia, 99.1 WDJY FM. We appreciate the support, as well as our good friends in Southeast Connecticut, SEC-TV, Public Access Channel 12 in Connecticut. We need to get some sponsors, so get on that because you'll have your businesses heard and seen all over the country. Get on that. But it is time, Ron, for split decisions.
It's a fine line. Split decision. Thank you, Kenny.
Our split decision segment, we basically give each other two more likely scenarios, and we have to make a decision. You are first tonight, Ron. Your first split decision.
Well, considering you were just talking about baseball, the fine sport that it is.
It is phenomenal on Netflix this year.
Oh, this is a great one. I'm loving this. Loving this. Eric, who will more likely be the Red Sox leader in home runs this season?
Okay. Trevor Story, we talked about. He's going to lead them again.
Trevor Story, Jaron Duran, Wilyer Abreu, Wilson Contreras, or could it be Cedane Rafaela? I gave you 5 choices that you could make. I didn't even put
Trevor Story is actually batting like ridiculous right now in spring training. I think he's going to stay out. I'm going Trevor Story.
Okay.
Because I think he's figured something out. He stayed healthy last year, led the team. He's their top hitter in the spring. Jaron Duran, I think Manny wants. Durant was cooking for us. I wanted Mexico to win. Props first win for the us against Mexico. Okay. All right, Ron. So I'm going Trevor Story, man. I think he's going to do it again, back-to-back years.
No love for Wilson Contreras?
Nope. All right, Ron. Your first split decision. Is it more likely Romeo Dobbs has more receptions, 85, than Stephon Diggs did last year? The same amount or less? He is the new signing for the New England Patriots wide receiving group. Romeo Dobbs.
Less.
So not an upgrade.
Not an upgrade.
So you're paying him the same amount as Stephon Diggs for less receptions.
Not do as well.
Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for making sense.
He made sense. Lots of them.
YouTube doesn't like me. Yeah, maybe you say you made too many comments. They like Magico. All right.
Did you go in the man?
Your second split decision.
All right, here's a good one. We haven't talked about this yet.
Ooh.
Who will more likely win NHL MVP?
Okay.
Connor McDavid with 110 points.
Okay.
Nathan McKinnon with 108 points.
Yeah.
Nikita Kucherov with 106 points. Or Macklin Celebrini with 91 points.
Ooh. I don't think Celebrini gets it just because of the record, right? And it's not based off of points.
They're in a playoff spot now.
They are. But I could see Nate McKinnon because of how dominant Colorado's been all year.
Mm-hmm.
And their record, Edmonton, it took a while to get it going and the wins to start to pile up. They've been solid all year, Colorado. I see it McKinnon because it's just they've dominated from the first drop of the puck till today. So
yeah, and that's a good choice.
I feel like he would be the best option.
Likely, right? And Nikita Kucherov wasn't even in the top 20 in December.
Yeah, and now they're in first place too, right, Tampa? So you could see it that way. I just think, listen, Colorado may finish with single-digit losses.
Maybe.
Right, which is crazy. So if that happens, I just think it's an automatic. I think based on the record. But good question though. I'm glad you asked because I got something similar, except in the NBA. Ron, which player is more likely to win NBA Rookie of the Year?
Ooh,
Con Knippel of the Hornets, who's actually right now the favorite. Cooper Flag of the Mavericks, or VJ Edgecombe of the 76ers. Who's more likely to win the Rookie of the Year? Those are the three top candidates.
The comedian in me wants to go with a Knippel.
I think he broke the 3-point record for most made in his first season. Hornets are in the playoffs. Dallas is not. I'm telling you, Knippel's probably winning this Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and now that Maxey is out.
Yeah, Edgecombe might start to get some points too.
Get more points too.
And
so
that flag injury hurt him.
That I'm gonna go with the Knippel.
Knippel, I'm telling you, flag injury hurt him when he was out before the All-Star break.
And the fact that Dallas is not a contender.
They are not.
The other
two
teams are.
Yes, sir. Manny, I disagree with you, buddy. I think it's Knippel. I'm going Knippel as well. I don't even know what he's averaging. What do you think he's averaging?
Knippel? I don't know, but
we're gonna check that.
I saw him play, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Let's see what he's averaging right now.
That guy can shoot.
Con Knippel is averaging 19.2 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, and 3.4 assists.
Yeah, those
He's
are nice
shooting
numbers.
44% from three.
That's nice numbers for a rookie. Wow.
That is really good. So yeah, I think he gets it, man. Because I don't know.
Yeah,
Flag.
I think so too.
Let me
And
just take up a quick peek.
I
Flag's
remember-
averaging 19.9, 6.7, and 4.3. He's only shooting 29.4 from three.
I remember
The
it
time?
was the day after
I
trade
remember
deadline,
the time.
and I told Kenny that Charlotte was going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're in right now.
Because I remember just before that, they played against OKC and they lost by like 2 points or something like that.
Yeah.
It was close. They played a great game, and I'm like, this team's going to make the playoffs,
And they did.
and they're gonna.
And they will. They will. Edgecombe only averaging 15.3.
Yeah.
He had
It's
a tall tail to get, but I think it's going to pull. All right, Ron, let's talk some NHL, my friend. Do you agree with the Austin Matthews hit? Was it dirty, my friend? Is that a dirty
Okay,
hit?
so
by your
Eric,
boy?
this is
What the
this
Gudis?
it was look. I played the video over and over and over and over, so that
And
way
over?
I could really see how this hit happened. And Gudis clearly wasn't trying to go for the puck at all.
Danny,
At
thanks for joining.
all.
Yeah.
And in fact, that even the move that Austin Matthews made didn't shift his position in the ice. He clearly went for a dirty hit. He led with his knee, trying to hit his leg and take him out. And it was the most dirty hit that I've seen in probably a decade.
Yeah. So, again, I looked at the tape as well, and you could clearly see, and even that picture shows it greatly. Like he's literally putting his knee out.
Yeah.
Toronto's coach, Craig
Berube.
He called it a dirty play, while Ducks coach Joel Quinville said there was no premeditation with the attempt. I tend to disagree with that.
I disagree 100%.
Here's the thing now. Does this guy get a reputation for being a dirty player? Because Gudis
He already has that reputation.
Well, he's the same player that took out Crosby in the Olympics.
He has, yes, exactly. And he's done it in the NHL many times, including to one of the Bruins.
That's why you're mad.
No, he's done this to three other players in the league. Because when you look it up, if you look it up, the dirty hit by Gudis,
yeah,
they're all up there. There's like 5 or 6 of them that are up there.
LA Kings hockey, Danny wants to talk about.
You know, look, this guy is bad. He's almost as bad as Tom Wilson. Almost.
But do you need a guy like this on your team to win? The Ducks are winning. Is this?
I know they're winning.
Is he gonna get suspended?
It's easy to win when you take out a player from the other team every time.
You think he's getting suspended?
Oh, he's definitely getting suspended for this one.
Is it because of who it is though? Too because
it's Austin Matthews. They need to suspend him, and I'm all for players that do a dirty hit and it's clearly a dirty hit. They get the suspension, and if a player is out for like 2 months, you're out 2 months. I'm at that point where you can't let a guy like this come back in the next game and Austin Matthews is sidelined.
Yeah. No, I agree. We've talked about that.
I'm not a huge Austin Matthews fan by no means.
We know.
But the guy is a talented player. I'd rather have him on the ice than Gudis on the ice. It's that simple. I mean, you can't hit somebody like that. That is dirty. It's dirty.
So you're siding with Toronto?
I am siding with Toronto, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't like Toronto.
We know that too. All right. You ready for your crazy stat?
Yes.
You're not going to like this one.
Oh.
All right. Not picture it. Sicily. No.
Oh, come on. Get out of here with that. You and Kenny.
The Golden Girls. All right. 1988, Ron. The fastest goal in Stanley Cup history was scored by Glenn Anderson.
Edmonton
It was
Oilers.
only 10 seconds.
Yes.
Glenn Anderson scored 10 seconds in game 4 against who, Ron?
It was Boston Bruins.
The Boston Bruins.
I know.
10 seconds in. How's that even possible?
I know.
How'd that happen?
It all
Was it
starts
just-
with that power outage. You don't remember that, do you?
No.
They had a power outage in the Boston Garden, so they played Game 4 in Edmonton.
Oh. Going back to the Flintstone ages. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Manny.
It was BS. They should have played the game the next day in Boston. No. Let's send it to Edmonton. Yeah, BS.
Well, that's back in the day. Hockey had no clout. Not that they have much now, but. All right, Ron. That was fun. It is time for pick and roll.
Not fun
though.
today. Not fun.
Pick and roll time.
It's time for Pick and Roll.
We are on season 6, episode 11. Hit
My
me
boy
with your
right there.
best shot. So our pick and roll is NBA players, active NBA players who have won number 11 at least once in their career.
Oh, you
And
didn't
those
say
are-
that.
They won number 11 because there
No,
were some
you
guys
said
that
these are active number 11s.
they are.
And I beg to differ.
They are not. Some of them are not now.
They are not now.
Jalen Brunson, Peyton Pritchard, Trey Young, Mike Conley, Brooke Lopez, and Drew Holiday. We are going to rank them from 6 to 1. You are first tonight.
All right. I have 2
Nobody
tiers,
cares
Eric.
about the Cowboys.
2 tiers.
They're going to start fighting again. Manny and Danny get into it like every time they're both on together. It's really cool. Nobody cares about the Cowboys. Yes, Dak keep you in fight. Yeah, Dak, did you hear about that story? They broke up. Him and his fiance split. They were supposed to get married this year. He can't even get a ring there, buddy. I mean, come on. Poor guy. Can't even get a ring there.
Well, maybe
Jeez.
she didn't get the ring, so she parted ways.
Emmanuel, be nice to him. Okay? Be nice, because Danny's sensitive and he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Danny's a super fan,
But
so
Manny, not every he apologized, Manny, which look at us taking
all
one
right, that
small
makes
step
Danny a
towards
super fan
mankind.
too now.
There it is. Peace on earth. It's starting
we
with
go.
the sports unfolding.
Spreading. It took
Oh.
6 years to get it to go.
And now look at us. We are there. We are there. Ron, you're pick and roll.
Yes, so I split
2
it up into
tiers. Yeah, blah,
2
blah, blah.
tiers.
Yeah.
Number 6 is number 10, Mike Conley. With his 13.7 points, 2.9 boards, and 5.5 assists, 1 All-Star appearance, and 1 All-Defensive, and 4
Boy,
huge.
you are
awards.
the biggest jerk on the planet.
How?
The man's 4 sports. The guy's a saint. Mother Teresa of the basketball world. And you put him at number 6.
Oh, well.
Horrible.
Well,
Horrible.
he's not Mother Teresa.
4
If he was Mother
sportsmanships.
Teresa, she'd be number 1.
4 sportsmanships, man. The man
All
was
right,
a
number
saint.
5 is number 13, Trey Young. I mean, number 3, rather. Sorry, 3. Trey Young, who is not number 11 right now. 25.1 points. Thank you.
Yeah, you need one of those tonight.
25.1 points, 3.4 boards, and 9.8 assists. 4-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, and an assist title.
Mhm.
Number 5.
Number 5.
And the top of that tier goes to Drew Holiday, who is right now number 5.
Oh!
He's not number 11. 15.9 points, 4.2 boards, 6.2 assists, 2-time All-Star, 2-time champion, and that's why he's at the top on that tier. 2-time champion. All 6 all-time all defensive, which is another reason why he's on the top of that tier.
Yeah, sounds like 4 to me. All right.
And 2 Sportsman Awards.
Yeah.
That wonderful award that it is.
Not 4, though, but okay.
It's not 4, but it's 2.
All right. Go ahead.
Now, the real number 11 tier.
Okay. All right.
Number 3, I have this guy right here, Peyton Pritchard. But I'll tell you, I almost called you Kenny. Eric, that if you're just counting the last couple of years, I'm taking Peyton Pritchard over all of them.
Okay.
But he's number 3 right now.
He's averaging 16 points this season, so he's having a really good year.
Yes. But he averages 10.3 points per game. You know, obviously 2 years ago, he wasn't the focal point of the bench. 3.0 and 3.0 boards and assists. 1-time champions, a 6th player. And like I said, if we're just going by recent history, I'm taking him over all of them.
Okay.
Number 2, I have Jalen Brunson.
I can't with you.
19 points per game, 3.2 boards, 5.2 assists, 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. And that's it. Number 1, I'm taking Brook Lopez.
Okay.
15.4 points per game. It is 4 less than Jalen Brunson. But the 5.9 boards, the 1.4 assists, the 1 All-Star, he's won a championship.
Okay.
And 2 all-defensive. Look, Jalen Brunson is not going to win you a championship. He can't play defense at all. He's terrible. Sorry. Now the teams know it.
All right, you ready? All right. At number 6,
I
Peyton
really
Pritchard.
only like Peyton Pritchard, to be honest with you, out of all these guys.
Okay.
I think they're all bums.
Okay. At number 6, Peyton Pritchard. Man averaging 10.3 points per game in his career. He's won a 6th man in the championship. Nothing else. No way am I putting him any higher than 6.
Yeah, okay, but last 2 years, I'll take him over all these scrubs.
Yeah, I'm going over the career.
Yeah, I know.
At number 5, I had the Saint, Mother Teresa, Mike Conley. 13.7 points. You said it. He won an all defensive. He was an all-star. Number 5. At 4.
I still don't take him over Peyton Pritchard.
At 4, I went Brook Lopez. 1 all-star, 2 all-defensive. He won an all-rookie, and he won a championship. At 3,
2
I went
all-defensive. He's the second best defensive player on that list.
Okay. But I don't like the points. 15 points per game. I'd go with a guy that scores 19 points per game. Jalen Brunson. 3-time All-Star and 2-time All-NBA. I went Drew Holiday at number 2, which means Trae Young, number 1, 25.1 points. If this guy could stay healthy, he would have been a down. And
he can't win in the playoffs.
He's almost a double-double. He's 9.8 assists.
I don't care. He never wins in the playoffs. Has he ever won a series?
I don't care.
No, I don't think so.
25 points. I'm taking it. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He's a bum.
He went to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Hawks. What are you talking about? He's won in the playoffs. He won in the playoffs. Ice. That's where he got Ice Tray from.
Ice Tray.
Because he's cold as ice. There's ice in his veins. Ice in his veins.
It's cold.
All right. Listen, we've got some big news. Big news here.
What are we doing?
We have new members to the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame, Ron.
Oh,
How
I'm like,
exciting
what
is
are you
this?
doing?
And they are Marcel Dion of the NHL and Bonnie Blair, the Olympic speed skater, both in to the Sports Unfolded, voted on by the fans, now members of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. Congratulations to both of those athletes. So excited.
Yes, but Irene Woost obviously is in red for a reason.
She is no longer eligible to be in the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. She had not received a vote in the last.
And it was
polls.
because it was her second time.
Yeah, so she is out.
So gone.
So with that, Ron, means we have all new voting happening now. Polls are open and ready to go. All you got to do is scan that QR code, and you can help vote for
I didn't do this.
The next inductee into the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame in a new category for us as well, PGA Golf. We are excited about this. Some phenomenal players.
I'm so
Jack
excited.
Nicklaus, Tom Watson, Gary Player, Fuzzy Zella, and Lee Trevino. You have an opportunity to nominate and induct the first member of the Sports Unfolded Golf.
I'm going to vote for Fuzzy just because I like his name.
So scan that QR code just as Ron did and give yourself an opportunity.
That's how it took me like 10 seconds to do it, and that's me.
The greatest part about this is it is voted on by the fans. So everyone you see on there was voted on by the fans. Right? Yeah, he's getting a lot of messages from the ladies. I'm not even going to do it. Wow, I was going to go sideways fast on that one. All right. Scan the QR code. Cast your vote. It will bring you to the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame website as well, so you can check that out. We also have, this is going to be a real tough one. I can see this one going crazy. We've already got a ton of votes in on this one. Scan that QR code. Major League Baseball, some of the greatest pitchers of all time. Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Kevin Brown, and Roger Clemens. One of these men are going to get into the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. You get to decide. So everyone out there right now that's watching live, if you can, scan that QR code, get on, vote, help us induct the next member of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame to meet for Major League Baseball.
It's nice people.
Look at this. Look at the numbers, people. Look at the numbers. Numbers matter. Numbers matter. All right, Ron. I'm excited about that one. This one's gonna be a doozy. This one could come down to the wire. Let me see if there's any change to the polling as we speak. There is. Roger Clemens still leading the polls.
You got to change that.
44%. Randy Johnson getting a bump here. 33%. Greg Maddux at 22%. No votes for Tom Glavine or Kevin Brown. So that one might be a little tricky. And in golf, Fuzzy Zella now takes a little bit away from Jack Nicklaus, but he still leads by 67%. 67% for Jack Nicklaus. All right, Ron.
I mean, I would have thought that Jack Nicklaus would have gotten 100%, so that's why I voted for Fuzzy.
Oh, I would definitely be in on that, buddy. Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame, high school quarterbacks, starting quarterback for Central High in Providence. This guy right here, I'm getting in. Probably still sling it. Probably still could sling it for about 3 passes, and then I'm basically dropping. All right, Ron. 6'7", maybe 6'7". All right. Let's go over to predictions, my friend. What another week of NASCAR for us. We picked the winner and the second place guy. Fortunately, that's a loss because Me and my man Hugo get a win because Hugo picked what I picked for the driver. 8-2 last week for me, 6-3 for you, Ron. 3-6, Manny. You got to get back on track here. And Hugo went 7-3. So hopefully Danny's still out there.
72% leading the way.
Yeah, because he's never picking anymore.
He's got 13-5.
All right. We're at 90.
Yeah.
Like,
So
he's
Danny,
got to get on the ball
stick
here.
around.
Like, let's do this. Come on. All right.
That's the wrong one.
You guys are ready? And here we go. NBA round action tomorrow. The Denver Nuggets at the Los Angeles Lakers. We know who Danny's going to pick. Who are you picking?
Sorry, Danny. I'm going Denver. LA cannot beat teams with winning records. Just that simple. I'm going Denver.
All right. I went Denver as well. I like the matchup. I don't think they have a big that can compete with Jokic in LA. So I think he's definitely, it's another triple-double for him for sure. Although Luka 50 points last night.
Yeah. Manny went Nuggets.
All right, we got some Nuggets.
Now we got to see what Danny does.
I told you, I knew Danny would go Lakers. Come on, Danny's not going against his Lakers.
I know he's not going against his Lakers.
Literally, his name has Lakers in it.
And they're Danny's Lakers, by the way.
Did he change it? Because wasn't it Danny's Cowboys before?
Yes, it was. He
all
abandoned them, and he's now with the
he's now the
Lakers.
All right. March 15th, you got the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Timberwolves haven't been playing good basketball. OKC record broke yesterday with 20 points or more scored in 127 straight games for SGA. I think that continues.
He's going to do it again.
I'm going OKC here.
I'm going OKC as well. They're playing too well. I think they got like a 7-game winning streak, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're playing well. They're playing really good basketball. They're back.
They're 9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah, and they're still not fully healthy. So
no,
it's kind of scary.
But they got lucky. They beat the Celtics.
Wolves. Danny's going to OKC. All right. One more matchup in the NBA run on 3/18. You got the Golden State Warriors at the Boston Celtics. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Boston. I think they're just better, flat out better. And I'm guessing Tatum and White are both going to be playing against this.
I think they will. Although no Curry for Golden State.
Yeah, no.
He's still out. Way. I'm going Boston as well at home. I think they figured some things out. Even with the OKC, without Tatum and White, they lost by 2 yesterday.
I know.
So I think they figured some stuff out. So Danny's going Boston.
An all-star will do getting him mid-season.
Manny's trying to look for a Warriors emoji. I don't know if he could find one. Is there a Warriors emoji?
Well, what if he goes the Clover?
Oh, he could go the Clove. He's going the Clove. Clean sweep on that one. Let's go some NHL, Ron. 3:15. You got the Anaheim Ducks at the Montreal Canadiens. Anaheim does not. Oh, Hugo going Boston. All right. You go back in, buddy. Hugo, you missed it. We won. We won the NASCAR last week. You picked my driver. We won. Good job. 2 points last week for you.
Did he do his other predictions on this one?
No.
Denver and LA Lakers. Minnesota at OKC.
All right. Danny's going Ducks. Hold on. All right. I'm going with Montreal. Manny went Ducks. I'm going Montreal. Ducks don't travel well.
He's on Twitch. He's got ads. So you can't hear us.
Montreal.
I'll tell you what, Hugo. I'll type them in. I'll type them in.
All right. Who are you taking for the Ducks at the Canadiens?
I am taking the Ducks.
All right. So we're the same thing. No, you're taking the Ducks.
Yes.
Because you can't take the Canadians. NASCAR is not going to be the same. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt's been out for a while. Dale Earnhardt or junior or senior?
Both
Danny.
of them.
No, but I mean, which one was he a bigger fan of?
Shit, did I not put it down?
Hey.
Shoot.
Well, where's Jake when you need him? Hugo's going Denver. We need a little bit. Senior. Okay. Yeah, Dale Senior. I never watched NASCAR. That was one race I watched, and the man dies. I was like, well, this is a good sign not to watch NASCAR ever again.
So basically, if you watch again, somebody else will go?
Could happen, so I try not to. And he went to OKC. All right. What about for the Ducks at the Canadians, Hugo? Who are you taking? That's an NHL game. Remember the bad car crash? Yeah, senior, man. Like I said, I watched it, Danny. Not good. And I didn't even think it was that bad. When I saw it, I was like, it's NASCAR. They'll be fine. But I'm just saying, it's NASCAR. You see crashes all the time. Guys flipping, whatever, and then nothing happens. Not when he hit a wall. All right, 317.
He needed to duck.
You got the Buffalo Sabres at the Vegas Golden Knights, Ron. Who are you taking?
I'm taking. What the hell did I just do with my pen? I'm taking. I'm taking Buffalo.
I'm taking Buffalo as well. They travel well. They got a good road record.
They're just playing incredibly well.
They're playing really well right now. So
they've been winning like everything.
I'm going to Sabres.
They beat Tampa Bay.
Sabres. Danny's going the Knights. Stand on the West Coast there. Buffalo. Those are Knights, I would think, Manny.
No, that's Vegas.
Oh, yeah, Vegas. Look at that. Okay. Look at that.
Lucky sevens.
7. Oh, listen. That's a good jam. Bruno Mars again. All right. One more NHL game. We've got the Dallas Stars at the Colorado Avalanche, Ron. I'm going Dallas here. I think Dallas is going to make this interesting. They're another team with only single-digit losses. Dallas is a good team. I'm going Dallas on the road to upset the Avs.
I am going Colorado. I'm taking them at home. Colorado. Kadri gets 5 points.
Danny goes Stars. Avs for Hugo. We know Manny's going Dallas. He always goes Dallas. See that? Manny going for Dallas. All right. World Baseball Classic. 8 o'clock tonight. You got the
He's a crap team.
USA versus Canada. The quarterfinals, Ron. Quarterfinals. Who are you taking?
I'm taking USA. Because now they're playing. Now they're focused.
Then Jack Hughes sent over some jerseys, said USA has to win. Hugo's going USA. So I don't know, man. I'm going USA as well. I agree.
Who do they even have in Canada? I know they got some guys, right?
They must. They're in the quarterfinals. Manny Eagle, USA. I think that's his biggest shout. Manny just wants to do predictions just so he can try to find
it's good.
Emojis,
I like it.
Emojis that work. Danny, you got a pick here or you're not watching baseball? USA versus Canada. If he goes Canada. Wow.
I hope Canada wins.
Danny. Wow. No, maybe you should go.
Hey, they should not have lost to Italy. I mean, come on.
Hugo puts up. What is that? Let's bring it up. Maybe let's. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Shame Danny. Oh, shame. I don't think he's going to pick. I think Danny's off again. All right. Ron, it's that time again to pick a driver. Pennzoil 400 in Vegas. Top 5 driver. I am going with your guy from last week. He runs Vegas very well. Christopher Bell.
I almost did that again.
I almost did soccer that. Team is escaping from the demons holding them hostage, but 2 of them staying. Australia. Yeah. I don't think they're Ryan Blaney for Hugo.
I am going with Kyle Larson.
Good one. Good one, too. Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, and Christopher Bell. Can I go 3 in a row? That'd be crazy. Manny's going with Bell, too. All right.
But we've already picked 5 times in the top 5.
Yeah, and I think there's only been 6 races.
I know.
It's crazy. It is
but
crazy.
4 of them came the last 2 weeks.
This
1 and
is
2.
This is crazy. You know why, Ron? Because this is almost as good as Cy Young's 91.9%. Can we do it for NASCAR races this season? All right, Ron.
Yeah, I get the number 1 guy and you get the number 2.
All right. Yeah, you're a number 2. So with that,
messed up, man. That's messed up.
Yeah. It's so hurtful. Ron.
Oh, I guess Manny went with Bell.
Yeah. It is time for final thoughts, and our final thoughts don't necessarily have to be about anything sports related. It can be about anything happening in the world. You are first this week, my friend. So your final thought.
Yeah, this is a doozy, let me tell you. Apparently this went under the radar to everybody. Shohei Ohtani and his agent settled in a lawsuit against them over a $240 million Hawaii development.
Oof.
So apparently these 2 guys had this development that they're working on, and they bring in Ohtani so that way people with money would jump in on it because of Ohtani's name.
Okay.
Well, Ohtani and his agent took it out from under him.
From under.
And they basically swindled the 2 gentlemen out of the development. So they sued him. And they settled. It makes you wonder about the betting scandal.
Yeah.
Because now there's 2 things on
that he didn't know about because
he doesn't know about. Yeah. I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, we say where there's smoke, there's fire. And I didn't even hear that story, but
there's a lot of smoke here because he settled.
Yeah. She didn't have a choice.
It's like they started the development and he took it out from under him.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's messed up. And now, Shohei.
Maybe, Ron, what was going to happen is in about 10 years when he got his $700 million, because it's all backloaded, then he was going to pay them. You know what I mean? All that deferred money. He was like, I got all this money, but you got to wait 10 years.
All the endorsements he's doing.
10 years.
He's in that commercial with
Balance.
All those basketball players like Paige Becker and everybody.
New Balance. Who the hell uses New Balance? Well, Paige Becker.
I got a New Balance for him.
Yeah, it's called $250 million. Well, it's less. It's bank account. Here's your New Balance. All right. Good. All right. Is that it? That was your final thought?
Yeah, that's it.
No, no.
I'm now basically the point I was making is like, I'm not a fan of Shohei. I could care
Okay.
less. Now we need to find a new home for Mookie.
Hold on. What Shohei? This is bothering you? Ron, you need to make it right. Shohei's so upset that you're no longer a fan of his.
I'm sure.
He's devastated. You've just
going to be rooting against the Dodgers.
We were this close to signing him to an interview. You blew it. Shohei no longer going to be a person on Sports.
No, I don't want him on the show.
All right. You could ask him some difficult questions, and I don't think we'd understand his answers.
Why you a...
But what if he just answered back in Japanese? Like, I don't know.
And I'll just give him the "Domo arigato, Mister."
And then all of a sudden his translator's asking if we want to get in on the bets for the Sweet 16. Hold on. Man, Ohtani. New Balance shoes are good, man. I'll take your word for it, Manny. All right. I'm a Nike guy. I want to just say nice job.
I like the Walmart brand.
Okay, I could see that with you. Nice job to the Big 12. They swapped out their LED glass court for the remainder of their Big 12 tournament. So the court was causing a lot of health issues for the players because the surface was so slick that a lot of players were slipping or struggling to get their grip. They actually had an injury to one of the top Texas Tech players. And they made sure they just redid the court. Sure, financially, probably not the easiest thing to do because that court couldn't have been cheap to put in to begin with. But they took the LED court out to make sure that the player safety came first. So I thought really good job to the Big 12. Sometimes these, big conferences don't want to do any of that stuff because financially it's not beneficial to them, but they did the right thing for the players. So great job to the Big 12 on that one.
Sure. But why install it in the first place?
Because, I know you don't watch the All-Star game.
Don't you test it?
The NBA did it, though, with the All-Star game. And so I don't know if maybe, Giants need to take notes and change their field. Yeah. There you go, buddy. And then I just wanted to say a very happy birthday. My daughter, my firstborn, will be celebrating the birthday on the 16th. So happy birthday, Jasmine. Wish you a wonderful day. I will not be on the show next week. Ron's working on some detail. Maybe Manny could be on the show with you. I will be in Vegas trying to see if Max Crosby is going to sign with the Patriots. I'm going to try to work some deals there with Max. Take him out for a few drinks, make him sign some papers. So if Max Crosby's a Patriot next week, you know why. This guy. But with that, Ron, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone that joined us live tonight. Manny, Hugo, thanks for joining us late. Danny, thanks for joining us as well. Jake was on for a little bit tonight as well. You guys have been awesome. Tell your friends about us. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. We'd love to see you. We love talking to you. And all we ever ask for every single show is that we finally get peace on earth.
Are you talking to me?
You talking to me?
Have a great day, everybody.